which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag, throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please don't be too slow with the pads, but I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free, set it free, set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer, I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast, no collision, in the cage, when you visit it, get the leave, in the distance and it's sacred. Your expectations, hope you made your reservations, till I land and you face it, what you tasting. Advertise and display it. You know the heart that you made it. And it's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist.
Раз, два.
Really hoping that you lose. I'm really
1, 2, 3.
that I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really hoping you ready. I'm a fighter.
Так,
I am everything you fear.
зв'язок є.
Ask your question.
Будемо вибирати боксерів.
Хватит?
От.
Cause I start where they finish at. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm good to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like a school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer,
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And across the ring from him, Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork. Watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
Oh, pure bad blood.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That uppercut doesn't land. They exchange punches. They both want a highlight reel knockout. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second,
Great work. I love that. I love that.
That will do it. They want no more.
Вийшов, здався.
They surrender. This is over.
Глядачам.
Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
Да, він щось в мене виключений був.
Getting your timing all right.
Ну а де ж? Здався, суперник здався. Виграв.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. It is the one and only Grand Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And up against him, it's Larry Holmes. 6'3" with a reach of 81 inches. He weighed in at 213 pounds.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
Larry Holmes.
Here comes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner,
Ой,
here
коннект
is the
поганий,
Olympic
да.
gold medalist
Зараз,
from
конечно, біжу,
Ukraine,
да.
an
Новак.
undisputed...
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
All right, Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action...
After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. That counter punch caught him clean. Usyk.
Ай, так і знав. Сам нарвався на цей удар.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Та, та відходь, стоїш.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the
Не
discipline,
попадає,
the
не
respect both
фіксується
fighters
удар.
have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, their every twitch.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Чого не вийшов?
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance without...
Here we go for round two. Coming off
Да,
that
за
great
коннекта
round, let's
бій
see if
буде
they can
тяжкий.
build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
У нього проходять удари, а бої не проходять.
someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Та я блок тримаю.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
God, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Missing with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Силові удари.
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Somebody don't get complacent. I think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Січка є в Холмса.
Stop him in his tracks. Right, let's get out there.
Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you're stepping around. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this. You better.
You were thinking. You were smart. You were
Behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the
Right, you're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch shot.
shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Worry about our round. Let's go.
Need to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out.
And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Do you believe this? Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Hold it right there. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Та я ж закриваю блоком, а він все одно пробував блок.
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Nice round. Good round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Well, the instant assassin in some trouble here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Go back.
On to the fifth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Straight right just misses. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Whoa! And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he drops like a loose suit.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Раз, два, три, знаю.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What caught
Ой-ой-ой, нас выпустили, не пробил.
You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Stick him on the end of the great rounds, great rounds. Now relax. Good work. Their confidence.
Stop him in his tracks. You got complacent.
Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
You had everything in the back.
Let's start the sixth. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice
Ой-ой-ой,
counter shot.
небезпечно.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Taj, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Swing and a miss with the hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Usyk couldn't take it.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй, оце я даремно зробив. Там я силовий викинув, а він промазав.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Блін, я задивився в YouTube і не встав.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it.
Так, я бачу, що є 5 людей, але в чаті пише. Я розумію те саме. Напишіть, хто приєднався. Стоїть. Почнемо.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. Let's start a fresh start again.
win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a John Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about back here. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle paid. You know you took your lemons and turn them to lemonade. I'm from money where the police are getting with. And that's a true story, that's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my ones. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights. I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought that I could do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the game's diluted. These rappers aren't gangster, they're all capping in their music. In my soul I can feel it, in my soul I can feel it. There's always been a deeper meaning, I wrestle with my demons. I wrestle with my demons. The road's always been appealing, there was holes in my sneakers. There was holes in my sneakers. I had to go and get that beat and I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm feeling. I just know that I'm in deep. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me.
Get your mind on the job.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
To win this round, get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box in.
Так, всім привіт, хто дивиться стрім. Нещодавно почали грати, так що Зараз буду грати з одним стрімером. Макс Єфіменко. Дуже хорошо грає, так що дограємо цей бій і будемо битися з ним. Що у нас це така передбоїчна тренувачка. Хорош. Дочекались, поки він викине ударчик. Провели комбінацію. Стане? Здався, мабуть. Мабуть, здався, бо в нього нічого не виходить. Ні, виграв. Я не думав, що так швидко бій пройде. Розраховував на всі 8 раундів. Так, виграв.
Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without.
Не знаю, що робить. Зіграти ще один бій чи чекати. Чекати Макса. У нього тільки другий раунд. Зіграємо ще один час. Якщо швидко суперника знайдемо, то зіграємо.
Still here, still not been moved, I got points to prove. There ain't no room, who wants it? For anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you were different.
Ну, швиденько знайшло. Я думаю, зіграємо, а потім з Максом зіграємо. Він, до речі, теж стріме на Ютубі.
The weather couldn't be more perfect. Sunny skies as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216.
Tyson
And
Fury
they'll be
проти нас
facing
гравця 11
Muhammad
перемог,
Ali,
12
weighed in
поразок.
210 pounds, and he
0
stands
нічиїх. У нас 10
191 centimeters
перемог,
tall.
There's an
12
amazing reach
поразок,
advantage,
0
which you
нічиїх.
don't actually realise is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance, that's great.
The Gypsy. This is Muhammad Ali.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Man.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses. And there's the bell to start round 1. Just missed with that hook. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Nice hook there.
Ой-ой-ой-ой, це я сам нарвався.
Ali would get rattled like this. It somehow weathered the storm.
Green Days now needs to steady.
And finally,
Та
Muhammad
ну!
Ali goes down.
Я ж блок тримав, ну як
How will
так?
it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd.
He's blocked
What a
the ball.
shot.
Добре, щас стане.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Кінець раунду.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Good, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling you to
Силові
calm
удари
down, make the
запускає.
most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Get your mind back on the job and get back. Great round, now relax.
Так, здоров'я у нас 96.
Right, let's go out there and get your boxing back.
97, а здоров'я 96.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice hook.
Ой-ой-ой, тут небезпечно було.
This with that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight.
Голова
Fighting a
червона назад.
counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Здоров'я 94, виносливість 90. Вже січка є у нас на лівому.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. You were thinking.
There's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
These two were made for each other. They both want a knockout, you can tell.
Ай-яй-яй, ну як так?
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Хоче грати суперник, боїться, бігає від мене.
Let's talk about fury in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot?
Він
There's
виграє,
no
дуже
doubt about who
цікаво.
won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
We know who has the power advantage, and we also know
Давай,
who has the
дальше, чё
speed
ты?
advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. Well done with that counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Та, я так і знав, блін, на що я це зробив?
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the guns took him out.
Це моя помилка була.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Relax now. I don't.
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. Who you go?
Who you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Listen, you switched up. What do you do? Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Get everything in the
Straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Steve,
Come on, you're better than that.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You'd like to see more jabs. Misses with the jab. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Both men step back for just a moment. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last
Такий
round.
суперник бігає цілий бій від мене. Один-два удари зробить і
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you
Кає
think
по
you come
всьому
up,
рингу.
ring away, you walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
just keep him on the end.
This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Ну так я ж тримаю блок.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? That jab doesn't score. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment.
Ну, навіть не хоче, суперник боїться і все.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little fade and pickpocket him.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Come on. Do you want to win this fight? Right. Let's go out there. Shots. Keep smart. Keep thinking. Smart work. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better.
Round 8, and we're off again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Caution being thrown to the wind. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Секунд попався, цілий бій відбігав. 8 раундів. Я ж не з ним ще граю. Ну так, а що я зроблю, як такий суперник? Зараз зіграємо з Максом. Звісно, буде тяжко з ним грати. Він хорошо грає.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali.
Easton. This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the...
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Clean left jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with the jab. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Oh, wait a minute! Oh my, the big fella just got rocked! Down goes Larry Holmes! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
Це ж нічого не значить, нокдаун. Цілий бой впереді.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Punch, counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Just missed with that jab. They're both trying for a knockout. Through the hook, didn't land. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
One punch could change everything in this battle. No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
For that receipt, it's always coming. Catch and shoot. Counter punches have to hurt. Punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
То, що попередній цілий бій бігав по цьому рингу, тікав.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
On to the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's all off offense all the time. No rest for the weary. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That left hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Shoulder right there. Well, the Eastern Assassin in some trouble. And Larry Holmes goes down.
Зловив його на контр.
Appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. You remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. So it's plan B. Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Missing with the hook. That jab won't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? A perfect counter lands.
Ой-ой, небезпечно.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That hook was off target.
Четвертий раунд, а гравці вже помилися.
At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
There's a counter shot. That hook won't score. find a home for that jab. These two were made for each other. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Leaves a knockout without...
Time for the 5th round.
Це
See how
глупо,
they bounce
конечно.
back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Holding nothing back here in the round.
Ой-ой-ой.
Can't land the jab there. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Big shot, and down goes Ali.
Силовий удар нажав. Ну нащо я нажав і нарвався на його правий боковий.
I've got to see that again.
Сам роблю помилки.
Back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
They exchange punches. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Stamina is off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Looking to land the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Not over till it's over, but let's start the 6th. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. for boxing. This is a fight. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Whoa, wait a minute. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Nope, that hook won't score. Missing with the hook. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
Та блін, ну нащо я це зробив? Він же ж тільки в голові, як корпус рідко, ну блін.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Back on the job and then get
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
what you do. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let him back.
Time. Set him up. You take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there.
into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
go back out there, take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute,
Jab. You're getting your timing already. The right time's
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
stop him in his tracks.
And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You'd like to see more jabs. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. Catch and shoot. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's all offense all the time. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. A perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Це тільки 7-й раунд, я думав, це вже 8.
And there's the bell for round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
It's the one who draws first blood, Tops. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The jab not finding its target. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Can't find a home with that jab. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here.
Гематома вже все набив. Не зупиняють, бо 8-й раунд, що один раунд.
Some bruising heavy shots. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Програв.
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way. What?
тяжко грати в тяжко.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pull my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're starting there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound?
Тримає, то більш-менш нормально. А от дотягнутись, щоб чат обновити, я вже не можу підняти.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here is Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, and he weighed in at 250 pounds. Up against them, Muhammad Ali, 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198.
Oh, my goodness. Look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an...
Here we have Tyson. This is Muhammad Ali. And now
This bout is scheduled.
all the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of you.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight. We are expecting an all-action slugfest. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. That jab misses. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Hook misses. Nice counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just when you think they're gonna have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with that hook. Throws the jab, but does not score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
He just misses with that jab. One punch could change everything in this battle. Good counter punching. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Switch back. Great one. I love that. I love that. That jab slip. Just keep on win the round.
Right, let's get out there.
Just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Good. Take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you're stepping around. Come on, let him back into the fight. You're much better in this fight. You're much better. He's not on shot or anything.
Set him up and then take him out.
Now, and put it back on him in this round. Don't worry,
Short, follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go on.
forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
Keep doing what you're doing. The abs will appear. Just keep that all the other end.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution is being thrown to the wind. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Did you see that? Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't want to lose his fight, do you? Come on. Let him get back in.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Good one. And don't forget the jab. No, get carried away.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
I don't want you to load up. You don't want to look for that one shot right there.
Here we go to the fourth round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They better start respecting each other's punching power. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
He's not in your league.
Wait, I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
Get him back on him in this round. We need you to switch free shots.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get your tip and win the round.
Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
You get your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's just stop working if you
Go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. You absolutely
Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
and landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Just boxing back together.
Good work. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Good work.
We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Don't waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and put him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the ring.
Pretty good start. And down goes Fury. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Great round. Now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Come on, let him back into the fight.
You can stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
You switch on, get your boxing back together, and put it back on him in this round. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
There's the bell to start round 6. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. That counter punch caught him clean. Tried to score with that hook, but missed.
Ой-ой-ой, хорош.
That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Гарно своїм правим боковим.
What a
1, 2, 3, 4,
Танго чи ні?
6.
Так, нічого все.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your cheeks hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
No rest for the weary. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. His stamina is off the charts. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Right, he's got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Now, don't want even look over in your face.
Here we go. It's round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to.
Нарвався. Це я даремно зробив. Силовий викинув. На зустріч зловив. Стояв.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down.
Тільки стаміну витратили далі.
His stamina is off the chart. Whoa, wait a minute. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recoveries?
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Так, нас дивиться 3 чоловік. Це все, це за прогрес. Хто не підписався, підпишіться. Лайкусі поставте.
And we enter the 8th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. They get tactics. They know the second they touch you, still, that's where the confidence comes from.
Хорош.
You can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Комбінацію провели.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels, look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. He's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali?
Ой-ой-ой, наприкінці достав мене. Хорош.
And that's
Я
it.
думаю, вже
A
надо
unanimous
дорогу.
decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace. To get a unanimous decision. That is mad.
По раунду. Так, перві 2 раунди віддали йому. 3-й, 4-й, 5-й, 6-й за нами. 7-й раунд за ним. Цікаво. І 8-й раунд за нами. Так, ця статистика: 189 перемог, 97 поразок, 8 нічий. Добре. Ага, це ще й був рейтинговий бій. Тут завжди попадаються суперники сильні.
outrideth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Так, добре, будемо закінчувати. Хто дивився, дякую. Завтра буде ще стрімчик. Десь годин 19:30, я думаю, десь так. Що приходьте, будемо грати онлайн. Ну, дякую, хто дивився. Хто чоловіка. Пока. Пока-пока.